Salam. So this is the Hifz Musaa'id app. One of the section is Jadeed. So I'm on column. I can just type column. And right now I need to do ayah number 42 to 52. So I'll do 42 to 52. And if I want every ayah to be repeated 3 times, I can select that. And then let's say I'm just making sure once everything is done 3 times, I want to keep listening 42 to 52, the whole range 5 times, I can do that. And then there are 3 different repetition patterns. One is isolation. So each ayah plays for 3 times. So 42 will play 3 times, then 43, 44, 45, and so on. If I do pairing, it's a bit different. So I can choose what's my maximum chain length. So let's say I do 5. So what it will do, it will play 42 3 times, then 43 3 times, then 42 and 43 3 times, then 44 3 times, and then 42, 43, and 44 3 times, up to it has a maximum of 5 ayat. So from 42 up to 46, it will play like that. Then once it reaches the max chain, it will drop 42, and it will play 43 from 47 3 times. And then the chain will keep moving to make sure the maximum number of ayat are 5. And the third repetition pattern is cumulative for Jadeed, which means it will play 42 3 times, then 43 3 times, then 42, 43 3 times, and then it will keep adding the next ayah, but start from 42. So when it reaches 52nd ayah, it will play 52nd ayah 3 times, but then it will also play the whole 42 to 52 3 times. So once you have selected your repetition patterns, you click on Build My Program if you want to play it right away, or if you just want to save it for future, you can click on Save and rename it Al-Qalam 42 to 52, and then you can save it. And if I want to start playing that now, so since I saved it, it will be in my programs, my favorites, and I can just click on play.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. يوم يكشف عن ساق ويدعون إلى السجود.
If I want to look at the ayah, I can actually click on Show Ayah, and it will show me that, and I can play that now.
فلا يستطيعون. يوم يكشف عن ساق ويدعون إلى السجود فلا يستطيعون.
I can also go ahead and change the speed to be higher or lower.
يوم يكشف عن.
And if I want, I can also change the Qari. So I can do Husari, or I can also do Mujawwad Husari, and from the next ayah it will play.
ساق ويدعون إلى السجود فلا يستطيعون.
خاشعة أبصارهم ترهقهم ذلة.
So this is the Jadeed part. Now, if I even want to go to Muraja'ah, I have the same option. The only thing that's not there in Muraja'ah is the repetition patterns, because for Muraja'ah, we just feel you keep on listening to the same hifz that is already done. So if you want to do Surah Qalam, you can do the whole surah, you can do a specific page, you can do a full juz, or you can do one surah to another. So if I want to do, let's say, from Qalam to Mursalat, and then on Mursalat I want to do ayah number 50, and on the Qalam I want to do it from ayah number 42, I can do that. And I can have the program run on 1x, 1.25x, or maybe on 2x since I'm doing Muraja'ah, and I can do that. And this app has inbuilt how to do it. So if you want to look at that, you click here, and it'll say welcome to Jadeed, select your surah, from and to ayah, how many times, range pass, repetition pattern, next, pairing, cumulative, and the whole tour. And then we also have Ayah Breakdown for longer ayah. So let's say in Qalam, I have ayah number 51 where I needed more help. So I can just do half of the ayah if I want to.
وإن يكاد الذين كفروا ليزلقونك بأبصارهم وإن يكاد الذين كفروا ليزلقونك بأبصارهم.
And then we have other features where you can actually save, which should be your standard surah. So let's say it always shows mulk because I have default as mulk, but if I always want default as Qalam, I can do that. And I can also set my default repetition pattern, my default Qari. Let's say I want to do Husari. And if I want to see the Arabic ayah or not, if I want to see the English translation or not, I can do those and save my defaults. Now if I go to Jadeed, it'll show Qalam as my default surah. So this is the basic app. We are adding more features as well, but you can try with the Jadeed and Muraja'ah and let us know your feedback. So we have favorites. If you click on the global favorites, it has Ayatul Kursi, Surah Yasin, Surah Fatah. And another thing in Muraja'ah, if you put the last surah as Surah Nas, that will automatically add an option to add Al-Fatiha at the end of your program. So that way when you're doing Muraja'ah, Al-Fatiha also plays after Qul A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas. So let me know if you have any feedback, and I would love to hear about it. For the pro version, if you need any help or anything, just feel free to message on my number or call me. Shukran.